this start's going to be interesting. Can't lose any positions off the front row. This is a street circuit. To start, qualifying is everything. And at least I've only lost one position as we go into this horrific turn 1. Whoever decided that should be a turn 1 to a circuit to be dragged out and shot. So, as we get into the first real corners of this 1975 Spanish, in quotation marks, Grand Prix. Just a little love tap there. Keep me out of the barrier. So yes, as any of you who know anything about the 70s will be wondering, this does not look like Mount Juice. Or Mount Juice, depending how the Spanish feel like pronouncing it on Tuesdays. No, this is not even anywhere in Spain. This is Salvador. Because I couldn't find any Spanish track that would be suitable. Amazingly, it doesn't seem that many modders want to create a track that was only used 4 times in the 70s. Maybe they do and I haven't found it. It probably exists for R-Factor, but I couldn't be bothered converting something from R-Factor to Game Stock Car to Automobilista. I draw the line there. I put effort into this series, but not that much effort. So, since how it didn't work, we're here in Salvador, Brazil, on a street track. Because Spanish Grand Prix in the 70s, early 70s time, was a street track. Not much love street track. The drivers threatened to boycott it this year because someone forgot to put up the barriers. So I figured since we need a street circuit, let's find one. And we found Salvador. It makes sense if you think about it. Because in 2016, if Azerbaijan can host the European Grand Prix, surely Brazil can host the Spanish Grand Prix. It only makes sense, come on. I'm just using F1's logic here. Right. So here we are, Salvador. It's a better street circuit in Automobilista. We're better here with the other street circuit. Stock street circuit is a piece of crap. I don't even know how real life Brazilian stock cars even run there. And again, I don't know how anything runs here, but we've managed to get through the first few laps without anyone flipping over the barriers. So that's a little victory, isn't it? So in this 27 lap race, I have been struggling for pace here anyway. We qualified 14th, well down the field compared to last time where we started on the front row, finished on the podium. So there seems to be a pattern in the season. I have the good tracks, I have bad tracks, and it's every second one. So keep that in mind if you don't like me. If you don't like me, why the hell you're here? But if you don't like seeing me struggle on some tracks, this car was never designed to take high curbs, so curbs do not agree with it. Because in the 70s, if you took curbs, you died. So why must so a car can't really take curbs? Not easily anyway. You need to be an F1 racing god to be able to take curbs in this car. Fortunately, they like to post hot laps on YouTube, so go look there. Just a little bit of locking up, you know. We don't need these tires. Good news is Jones seems to be holding up the Palier here. So we should be able... I'd like if we can at least finish where we started. So if we can make up a few spots, that's all well and good, but points realistically are out of the question. This is a street circuit. Formula 1 and street circuits, while there's a surprising amount of street circuits throughout the years of Formula 1, they don't really go well together. I say this the day after a pretty good Monaco Grand Prix. But in general, F1 street circuits, whoever thought of that is a madman. Unless you're Monaco. At least this is a reasonably wide street circuit, so it's not impossible to pass on. At least if you can drive it well. Which I'm proving here. That's a different story. We seem to be able to hang with Jones anyway. That's a crazy bit of curb. That's probably too much lock if we want to have these tyres at the end of the race. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, just when I said we can hang with Jones, we can catch up to him. Everything is going to be fun and happy. I then forget how to take any of these corners. Okay. Why don't I go back to doing what I was doing a few laps ago? Which didn't involve me locking up and threatening to hit the barrier every corner. Still don't know how to take this corner. Because there's a lift. But it's not a full lift. There's a lift. Braking is too much. Lift is too little. It's one of those awkward corners where you perhaps could use a small little bit of brake. I made a hames of that hairpin. I don't even know if I should try find the fast way to a chicane, because I don't think there is a fast way to a chicane. I really am making the hames of that corner, and that's my good corner on this track. That's where I should be gaining like 3 seconds. I'll have to gain 3 seconds to get anywhere. That was not smooth at all. Alright, really thing I don't like about these hairpins is that essentially if you want to get around them, you gotta go full lock. My problem is trying to straighten up afterwards. Which you say, oh, grow up. That's reality. You can't go full lock and then expect the car to suddenly straighten up instantly, but that's what's slowing me down. Yeah, that's what's slowing you down. It's not hitting the wall. That was pretty close to that lamp. Wait a minute, who the hell put lamps there? So that's a pretty pathetic way to retire from a race. No spectacular crashes or flying into the fence. But the car was absolutely uncontrollable from that point, so there's no point showing the next 30 seconds of me struggling down the next 2 straights, running against the wall trying to keep the car straight before I gave up. So that's a disappointing end to our first street race of the season. At least I wasn't the only one. You got 5 other cars there that didn't finish. Many cars going more than 2 laps down. So it looks like it'd be a tough race in reliability. But through the fray came the 2 Ferraris, 1-2, which does Ferrari Great in Constructors Championship and extends Lauda's championship lead. Regazzoni is now clear of Fittipaldi. Fittipaldi's getting back to scoring some points at least, and a little bit shuffling in the championship. We now have a 3-way tie and 6 points for 5th. Now, because that was so short, we'll just progress straight away to the next street course of the season, Monaco. Waiting for the lights. 1975 Monaco Grand Prix. Just hoping for a clean lap. You do not know how many times I've restarted this race to try and get something decent. I don't want to repeat a Salvador. We will survive this race, because that is what this race is all about. The real race was yesterday in qualifying. Today is the surviving. Everyone heading down to the hairpin. Bit of an opportunistic move there, and got fairly bumped first. Give him room, as it was a bit cheeky on my part to even try to take that. He backed out of it. Goodbye, and we're off. Well, it's just slightly squirrely there. Everyone just takes this chicane too slowly at the back of the grid. I don't know how this car is still in one piece. We're just getting lucky with all these little contacts. Because not even F1 drivers can do clean passes in Monaco, so give me a break, please. Now we need to get back up to this group. Because looking at the results from last race, with the amount of retirements there were, I'm hoping that this sort of goes the same way. Then we can hope for points. Because it's not like we're going to overtake our way into points, so we can do with a little help from other people's misfortunes. Preferably people in front of us. As long as we don't get caught up in these misfortunes, that is. So yeah, seem to have gotten ourselves a bit of room here. So hopefully we can survive this race. Slightly too much curb there. So yeah, you may be wondering what the hell happened to the graphics. And that would be a fair thing to think, considering some people think that Automobilista at the start has pretty poor graphics, which let's not beat around the bush, they're not the best. But then you see something like this and you're like, okay, they're pretty good. Yeah, this is a hastily made track converted from probably our factory. That was probably converted with something else. 2-game stock car that I've got working pretty easily actually to Automobilista. Actually, I didn't really even have to do anything to get this track to work in Automobilista, which is pretty nice. What's not pretty nice is the textures, which were fine when this came out. They're probably pretty good, but probably because I have a feeling it came out of Grand Prix Legends. Except that they haven't drawn shadows on the ground, which makes me think probably something else from around that era. But in any case, we're here. We're driving it because I much prefer it to the 2011 version that's available for Automobilista. Not only because it's the correct layout for 1975, but because the track surface itself is actually a whole lot better. It's a lot smoother, and the bumps are in this version actually make sense. They're not just sharp polygons like the 2011 version. You know, it actually makes sense. You know, Monaco is one of the richest cities in the world. They don't have potholes. Not only that, but they're essentially a slightly independent part of France, which also does not have potholes. You drive in France, you know it's pretty good. Alright, this group. We seem to be able to slightly gaining on this group. That's what I was trying to say there. Come on, bump against the barriers a few more times. I feel we could possibly overtake this guy. He doesn't seem to be getting held up by the Tyrrell ahead of him. So there's a chance Just sliding around a bit, as you do. Put the brakes there, because I really don't want to hit anything. Because there's no room to escape here. If you overshoot a corner, you're going to hit the car in front of you. There's no run off the track's too narrow. Even in the 70s, they were barely getting away with racing here. There's a bit too much curb there. That's a bit too close to the barrier. That was a drift around that corner. I don't know if that's actually a faster way around, but it's the cool way around. And that's how you take that chicane. Nailed it. Just, you know, shoving into neutral. Saving the gearbox. And all that. Just if you're curious, I think I have the first gear. I have these gears as short as they will go. Yeah. That's Monaco for you. Fifth gear is a rare thing here. I don't want to overtake him up here because this is not really a place you can overtake, but I'm losing time here because I can go faster than him up the hill. Can't really make an overtake at the hairpin. Trying myself just to get around as fast as I can. There was no overtake into the harbour chicane as that's too fast. Possibly to back. You can make an overtake there. Yeah, we are fast in this guy. Just block our way through there. And well framed that. That was a clean overtake in Monaco. This is a less clean. I don't think anyone in the history of Formula 1 has ever made a clean pass at La Rascas. And you do French. And I can't pronounce any of these French names for shit. Well done. At least I got to let it back. That's a pretty straightforward thing to pronounce. So I like the fact that this circuit actually has named corners. But also, unlike some circuits, the reason that they're called what they are is pretty straightforward. It's one of the most self-explanatory circuits in the world. At the back, there is a tobacco shop. At the piscine, there is a piscine. At Casino Square, there is a casino. Don't know why Saint-Devot's called Saint-Devot, but that's probably just a street name. Also, yeah, Harbour Chicane is a chicane at the harbour. La Rascas is next to La Rascas. It all makes perfect sense. He was way slow there for some reason, and I was not aggressive enough. I underestimated him there. Used the barrier to help us to block him off. Cheeky move, but that's the only way you can get places here. Have to be a bit cheeky with the moves. Next car up ahead. At least we got some clean air, should be able to put in some fast laps. Just we both blessing and a curse. Because we go faster. But we could also hit the wall faster. At least when you're behind cars, it's sort of... You have to be disciplined then. Otherwise you're going to hit the car. It's definitely a case of you see them and you go, right, I can't do that. You know, you lift, you're more cautious on the braking. But now that I got a gap, I can hunt him down. Oh, the puns. Yes, I literally just saw they use huntiment. Yeah, I'll hunt him down. Pissing good. Look down bottom right, we're chasing James Hunt. Seem to have a poor chicane there. Somehow we have suddenly found pace. Right? And I don't know where that came from. Because we have just brought a 2-second gap down to half a second. Points could be on offer. There is a possibility that these cars are approaching at the front who should be faster. Like Hunt's qualifying time was nearly second faster than mine, I think. That they're possibly he's driving with damage, which is why he's fallen back from the group ahead. Just a theory. Also, is that Jackie Hicks ahead? Get back here. What's the point in having a teammate when you can't beat them? That's a poor exit there. Let him get away. Whoa! We nearly hit that curb. You do not want to hit those curbs. Those curbs are death. Was there a simple way of making people actually slow down for their chicane? Was to put curbs of death there. Yeah, just shove it to neutral. That's how we make overtakes. Just let him know we're here. I don't want to lose the front wing though. Because if you lose the front wings in these cars, good luck. Just if you manage to finish the race after the front wing, give yourself a cookie or something like that. Because these cars are impossible to drive once you lose the front wing. Well, up the hill. No, don't Verstappen it! What are we doing for damage? Rear suspension. We'll live. That's the advantage of having huge rear wheels. They stop your front suspension getting hit. Because if we lose front suspension at Monaco and get bad steering, well, you're just done for. There's no hope for you. Just go home, throw the car in the harbour. Be the best thing for it. Right, suspension feels slightly off, but we should survive. Take that a bit more conservatively. Yeah, we're much faster to that chicane. Oh! The bumper cars. Show ourselves up the inside there. Make a stick. Bit aggressive. Once again, this is Monaco. You sort of have to be aggressive to get anywhere. Now see if we are actually much faster. Yeah, the rear feels a bit odd now with that little bit of damage. Now let's actually slow down this time. Nice skid mark there reminding us of what we've done. Right. hate those corners. They're just too slow. They look like they should be faster, but there's no way you can do them faster. Unless you're half stupid and have balls the size of a super yacht. Interestingly, we seem to be getting tyre wear in Monaco. I know I've tyre wear set to 2 times, so that there actually is tyre wear in these short races. You know, sort of make it a bit more like a Grand Prix. But yeah, actual tyre wear. Oh, time to be alive. Spin, 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 please, spin, please. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. And the whole field gets through. Yeah, remember earlier when I was talking about points? Well, there goes that. Damn AI. Hunt's just pissed that I passed him into the grass cast. Yeah. So we initiate that pile up. It's the feet very much bunched up. Get out of there! You can't pass there. Only humans can pass there. Right, so now more of the car is yellow, which makes the tunnel a bit more exciting. Stop, stop! Let's get dangerously close to the front suspension. As you can see from that, the rear is well and truly fucked. Yeah, when I said this battle for survival, here you go. Hey, some people are pitting, so we'll get some of those freebies back. Their fault. Can't you see yellow flags? It's still the 70s. You can still die from not obeying yellow flags. It's not like nowadays where it's like yellow flags are optional. So what's the plan here? We could go all Senna and try and overtake everyone. I think we should have enough time. Or not. What place are we? Because, like, points are just too far away. 12th. I said, looking at this group, go away, Andretti. Jeez, we know you're Mario Andretti and all that. Please, give it a break. Stop with the hairpin overtakes. Stop it hitting the wall. Whoa. Yes, the car is now very dodgy through that whole section. Right, there are magnets between me and that wall. Car feeling very weird. But I can survive, and we will finish this race. Maybe not well, but we will finish this race. Surely we can still get top 10 out of this. Even if it's very much pointless to get a top 10 in this day and age, we can do it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so I have a feeling if we can get to the top of this group, that we can get points. But that being said, there's about 5 laps to go. And it takes about 5 laps just to overtake one car, and I'd be happy just getting into 11th at this point. Yeah, we made a hands of it. there was points enough for this week. And it all just went away. And it all continues just to go away. Come on, spin around, spin around. Oh no, back it up. This is just going from bad to worse. Now we're in 20th. We have a fresh dent on the left side. So yeah, now we've absolutely nothing to race for. It makes me feel for the back markers throughout the age of F1, especially when back in these days there might have been literally nothing to beat for. When it was just circuits setting the prize money, you could literally come away from the weekend with absolutely nothing if you're a back marker. So you get throttled on, no one cares about you, you're 5 laps down, as they were back in these days. That could happen. There was that much of a gap between cars at stages of F1's history. Yeah, so more respect for the back markers. Like, yeah, because, you know, when you're a rookie, you get into a back of the field team and you drive an F1 car around. The hell was that? Now we've lost the wheel, we're done. Thanks for being a road sweeper. So yeah, respect for the back markers, because some of them actually finished these races. So yeah, that was Monaco Grand Prix, and there's that bastard that started it all. You. I'll chase you, Hunt, on my 3 wheels. Come on. How long's left? Ah, 3 laps on 3 wheels. No, I'm just gonna park it up on the harbour. Ah, street circuits. They can all go to hell. So yeah, have I insulted some god of street racing? Because there's 2 races that we've just made a complete hames of, and we just met the wall. Obviously a very poor showing. That's 2 races in a row where we're not even on the table here, because it only goes up to 24. As we see, some cars finishing a lap down, one under retirement. Generally more competitive than Salvador anyway. Niki Lauda wins again, extends his champion lead again. But Reutemann came second, so split the Ferraris, and he moves up in the 3rd in the championship. Very good running for him. Shaker moves clear into 5th. Other moves and Shakers. Pace moves up. F1 below Pace moves down. So we are now quite clearly in 10th. Oh well. Overall, very poor showing in these 2 races. Could have got points in Monaco, but just messed it up. Got too aggressive. All that talk of you have to be aggressive in Monaco came back to bite me in the arse. So where are we next? I think it's Zandvoort. That should be fun. Hopefully we can actually get points there.